up, enjoy the ride with Crystal Petrie. Consulting, so inspiring.
Hello, my name is Crystal Petrie, and you are watching the Crystal Petrie Consulting Network. Thank you so much for tuning in to my latest review of the final season of This Is Us, one of my absolute favorite series on all of TV. This is the 6th season, 4th episode, entitled Don't Let Me Keep You. Before I continue, please go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel right now so you will know when I put up my next review for NBC's hit series, This Is Us. So this episode, Don't Let Me Keep You, was all about death. The scene opens up with Jack, a young Jack, finding out that his mother, Marilyn, had passed away. And the entire episode, of course, talks about death, but it also reveals that in death is when you find truth. And that's exactly what Jack found once his mother passed away. His mother lived in Ohio, so Jack made the long drive, 3 or 4 hours in a blizzard, to Ohio. When he gets there to his cousin Debbie's house where his mother was living, Jack finds out that he truly had no idea who his mother was. Because people continue to grow, people continue to learn, people continue to live and change. They don't stay the same, and this includes your mother and my mother. It was revealed that Jack and his mother Marilyn spoke every Sunday at 6 p.m. for 13 years, and yet Jack had no idea who his mother Marilyn was, or who she had become. He did not know that she loved poetry. He did not know that she had a pet cat named Cat. He did not know that she had a boyfriend named Mike. And they spoke every Sunday at 6 p.m. for 13 years, and Jack knew nothing of his mother and how she had changed and what she liked and what she didn't like. So it was revealed that even though Jack and his mother spoke every week, they had no relationship. They didn't speak. They didn't really know each other. They both had went off and created whole new lives and new identities with new people starring in their life, and they did not know it. But one thing Jack knew, and one thing that everyone in her life always told him, was how much his mother loved him, how much he was his mother's hero. Because Jack was the one who got his mother out of an abusive relationship with his father. Jack was the one that drove her to safety and drove her to freedom. And she forever loved Jack. Jack was forever her hero. So one thing that I took away from this episode is, regardless to where you are or what you are doing in your life, in your new life, how you have changed and grown and learned and lived, make sure that you have a relationship with your mother. Whatever the situation is, have a relationship with your mother. Whatever her imperfections are, if she is still here, don't just talk at her. Talk to her. Find out what she likes, what she doesn't like. Does she like poetry? Is there a favorite book that she's read at least 3 times? Find out who your mother is as a person and as a human, and not just as your mother. And this was something that was revealed to Jack, that he didn't know who his mother was outside of being his mother. She had a whole nother life that he did not know about. But just like Jack, and the reason that I love a young Jack, even though he missed out on his mother's life while she was living, he started incorporating himself and his family into his mother's life after she passed away. He got to know Cousin Debbie. He got to know Mike, the boyfriend, and let his family and let Rebecca, his wife, be introduced to them as well. So sometimes when you find out the truth and when it's revealed, it may be too late for that person, but they always leave behind someone that they loved, someone that they cared about, that you can incorporate into your life, and you can incorporate yourself into their life. This was such an emotional episode because regardless to where you live, who you are, what you do for a living, we all, every last one of us, have one thing in common. And that thing is death. Death is going to come to every person's door sooner or later, ready or not. So, if at all, if you can be ready by creating memories now. Be ready by creating a relationship now. Be ready by having a conversation now. And when death comes to your door, maybe, just maybe, it won't be so sad. As I wrap up this episode, I want to remind you, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more reviews on this hit series, This Is Us. And I will leave you as Marilyn would end her conversations with Jack every Sunday at 6 p.m. for 13 years by saying, "Don't let me keep you."